All right, so we finna get into part three of finding my long lost sister. So, as I said at the end of part two, we all went out to eat the second night, and so that would be the 21st, I believe. So we all went out to eat. We went to Chacho's. If you from Houston, you know 45 Tidwell. I could barely eat that night though, and come to find out, I had an abscess, and I was on this side. I had an abscess and had ended up having to get my tooth pulled a few days later. But anyways, so the screenshots that I have between me and my mom, I screenshot them August 24th, 2014 at 1:03 a.m. So that's when it was uploaded to Google. But that means that this conversation happened prior to that point in time. So I'm assuming that was on the 23rd. So that was like 3 days after finding my sister, right? There's a date up there. I'm gonna insert all of these screenshots at the end of the video. Okay, so and this I screenshot like the whole little conversation between me and my mom to show just like how she escalated out of nowhere. So I said, "Mommy, Sunshine wants to." I think I was saying wants to be over here for a little while before coming to Amy's. Is that okay? She said, "I don't care. It's fine." I said, "You sure?" Because to me, I don't care. It's fine. That's a little, and I know how she be. She said yes. I said, "Okay, after we chill here, we'll come over there." Then she messaged again. She said, "Okay, I don't feel good. I need to lie down, but I have to keep an eye on KD. KD is my sister Sunshine's son. He was in the pictures from when we all first met." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then a little bit later, she said, "Can you come get KD on your way to pick up Sunshine? He wants to see his other cousins." That was at 5:06. Then at 5:22, she said, "I really don't feel well at all." Then at 5:44, I messaged her back and I said, "Sorry, mama, I was cleaning. Didn't hear my phone. I'll come get him." She said, "Okay." And so instead of things going as planned, like me bringing Sunshine over there where KD was with her to my Rolita's house, she got in her feelings and she wanted me to come get KD and just X all that out. And so she posted something on Facebook, and I'm surprised I don't have a screenshot of it, but she posted some stupid shit on a status. And so at 9:23 p.m., I messaged her and I said, "Mama, you should really take that stuff down. You said you didn't feel good. We were coming over there. It took longer than expected to clean. You're going to push her away." And it's a typo. It says get, but I meant her. I said, "I can't believe you acting like this and posting that stuff." Then she said, "I feel like I'm nothing and you can't tell me how to feel. I was the one that gave birth to a child 27 years ago. Yes, you found her, but it's like you don't want me to get to know her before you, and that's not fair to me as her mother. I feel like I don't exist right now. I'm gonna let you have your time with her. Yes, I'm on my ass and can't even buy her $1 burger or have her come to my house because she was living with Enrolita and spend time with me. And this hurts. She is my child that was stolen from me, not you, me. I gave birth to her. I feel as though I'm dead to you, like my presence isn't needed or required." And I'm gonna get into how I feel about all this after I read it all. Then I said, "You know what? I'm done. After what you just said to me, pretend I'm dead. I have done nothing to you at all, but if you want a relationship with your child, meaning Sunshine, um, you might want to delete that stuff before she sees it. Goodbye." And then she said, "That's what I'm saying. You want to control everything that has to do with Sunshine. That's what I see." Now, I don't, never mind. I'm going to get into it after I finish. I said, "I'm done talking to you about this. You can forget me. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't shy away from you because she's told me she's scared when it comes down to it. She has questions I can't answer. I have nothing but your best interest at heart after all you put me through, but you want to act like this with me. May God touch your soul and heart to change. I'm done. Good night. So she says, I'm here for her, but I can't be if you have to be in the middle. Let me have her for just a little while. Let us get to know each other. Let her decide for herself. It feels like you don't want her to love me or even know me for that matter. Y'all, this is 3 days after meeting her in person. 3 days. Then in all caps, she says, she was taken from me, Ruth. She's my child. Now, everybody calls me Ruthie. My mama only calls me Ruth when she mad at me. So, Ruth, and that's in all caps. I said, after tonight, you won't hear nothing else from me. I didn't stop her from spending time with you. Coming between y'all isn't on my agenda. Then she said, why is it so hard for you to understand that I'm afraid to lose her again? You always think the worst of me. Why is it that you think I'm such a bad person or mother for that matter? And I don't have any more screenshots, so I'm assuming I didn't say shit else to her. But like, okay, so let me go back through here where she started tripping. Okay, so she starts saying how she feels like she's nothing to me or whatever, and she's the one that gave birth to a child 27 years ago. Okay, but like every time I used to ask about my sister, all I got was a funky ass attitude and her being angry, right? So if it wasn't for me finally asking this lady for my sister's name, we never would have gotten to fucking meet her, right? But this is the thanks that I get, right? And so then she says, I feel like I don't exist right now. I'm going to let you have your time with her. I'm on my ass and can't even buy her $1 burger and have her spend time with me in my house. Mind you, my mama was living with me a little bit before this situation. My mama came to live with me and my current girlfriend at the time and my kids and did me so fucking dirty. And when it was time for her to get out my house, I was like, I didn't tell her she had to go or whatever. I just laid down the rule that I didn't want who she was fooling with, like, spending the night at my house or whatever. So she put the key on the dresser in the living room and she left out. And then all of a sudden I'm getting contacted by Skeeta, which is our cousin, which is Velda's daughter. I'm getting contacted by her and she's going off on me, threatening me, saying she want to fight me because I tried to fight my mama and I put her out. None of which fucking happened. So she's at Rolita house currently while this is going on in August 2014, when you just lived with me not too long before that and fucking did me dirty. But you want to do this sob story about how you can't buy $1 burger. Nobody gave a fuck about that. When I found my sister, I was, like I told y'all, I was ready to go over there and pick my mama up and let's go see your baby girl. Like, let's go see her. I'm trying to help you, like, see your baby or whatever. Nothing, all the shit that my mama had put me through up until that point, it didn't have no bearing on any way that I felt about her and my sister having a relationship or none of that. Then she said that I was trying to control everything. How am I wasn't trying to control shit. My sister was 27 when we found her. 27. She's a grown ass woman. She can decide where she wants to be, who she wants to see, and how long she wants to spend time with them. She wanted to chill at my house for a little bit before going over there to where our mama was. Cool. I don't got no problem with that. And then I even asked my mama, was she cool with that? But no, of course, she got it in her mind that I'm fucking turning my sister against her or something. And I never said, until the shit fell apart, I never said nothing against her. I was still wholeheartedly fucking defending this lady, and this is the shit that she was fucking saying to me. And then I was not privy to all the information I am privy to now, or even that I got a little later. The fact that she said she's my child and she was taken from me and stolen from me. You saying that shit to me all the while you know that your child really wasn't fucking stolen from you? That you was in a scheme with your motherfucking auntie and you sold your child? But you want to get mad at me and saying your child was stole from you and doing all this shit? But if this bitch really stole your child from you, you wouldn't have been in her life since then. You wouldn't have had your other kids around her. But this is the type of shit that you throw at me when you knew that I didn't know the truth and you knew the motherfucking truth. It's a fucking sad case. The continuation of being part 4. I'm pissed off now.